venue in the 2026 MLR season. The top two teams in the table square off. Alongside former USA Eagle Alicia Washington, I'm Joey Lindstrom. Let's not waste any more time, Alicia. Get right into this matchup.
Joey, all I could say is what a forward pack from the Legion. Where do I even start? We have Scott, Sugars, and Kofe looking to build on Legion's perfect attacking scrum performance this season. There's one man to keep an eye on in the backs, and that is Joe Mano, who remains one of the most electric runners in open space anywhere across the league. This is for sure going to be a heavyweight matchup in this 1-2 clash. How are the Hounds going to answer? With Charlie Abel coming into anchor at the scrum. In the number 3 jersey, we have Mason Flesh returning to blindside with 5 tries to his name this season. Skipper Lucas Rumble, a man who definitely leads from the front, is back at number 8. And the danger remains the same for the Hounds, with Brock Webster leading the MLR in carry meters and clean breaks this season.
Right now, as we stand, Chicago still at the top with a win today and no points drawn for the two best teams in Major League Rugby so far through this season. Mason Flesh will carry and get pinned down there briefly for Chicago. This team has been so dominant. Last week, it was a 61-36 win against Anthem, who looked like a plucky upstart, but Alicia, they weren't even able to get close to where the Hounds were. This has been a team on a mission from the start.
Both teams walked off the field, I would say, disappointed themselves after speaking with the coaches this week. Anthem was definitely looking to score more points and have less scored against them. But the Hounds is what surprises me. They came off, and the coach said, Coach Latham told us, you would have thought that the Hounds lost last weekend when they put on a dominant performance, but the pitch leaders just weren't happy with some areas, their defense, how many tries got through, so they're looking to make a strong start.
Very strong start, exactly what they needed, and how quickly can you get going if you're Chicago? That was Theo Forey.
Honestly, obviously, you shake hands and you hug after the game, but that's definitely for after the game, not during.
No doubt, exactly. The gentleman and gentle ladies game. The outside, Chicago back on the foot. Brock Webster pokes that one forward. You talked about the scrum for California being the best in the league. They've been perfect in that category. Chicago is second. They take advantage here on the foot. There is Peyton Wall. Work back, and Ruben DeHaas, the scrum half. 44 USA caps to his name. Number 9 in white. 24 MLR appearances, still getting used to the league and the pace, but he has been a welcome addition for this Chicago team. Look how swiftly they move on the outside. Brock Webster has it. On the dummy, Brock Webster tumbles in for the try for Chicago.
Beautiful try, a team try at that. You could see them working through the phases. They know where their threats are. They know that Webster, Canadian international, does such an amazing job when he is in open space.
Makes California sorrowful for not being able to take advantage earlier in that phase.
Just punished. And it all credit to their skills coaches. That little dummy is so dangerous.
Just come up. You come up. Come up. Let's go. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's go. Fellas. If you want, I'm going to give you individual marks to stay on if you don't sort this out.
All right, so a third try at it. See if it's the charm here for California.
Referee hopping in here as a bit of a scrum coach, letting the guys know what to do to get a steady one so we can have a bit of attack here and not just a game full of resets, Joey.
Oh, it's just such a great formality. I mean, we saw Alex Corbacero last week on Sunday Night Rugby giving us the lowdown on what needs to happen. California, it's going to give us an own tutorial here on how to score unless Chicago can hold up. Bertranu! All to play for with positioning with respect to the table. Billy Meeks tried to get it off the tip there. Chicago might be able to take advantage. The great wall of Peyton trying to tumble through and just give enough contact to just keep this alive here for Chicago. Played back and a whistle blown here by Luke Rogan.
Stand up on that side. Do not stand up on that side. Offside. Ruben. That's your one. Don't deliberately do it again.
So Ruben DeHaas getting the finger wag here from Luke Rogan. I feel like if you're noticed enough by the referee, and you being an official yourself as well, Do you tend to see some folks that might be testing the limits a little bit, pushing buttons?
A lot of these players have the mindset, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And that even in the littlest ways, like I said, there's a game inside the game. And a lot of these guys would be referee certified themselves. Just reading the law book, you know, they do change from league to league around the world. But generally, yeah, you want to know the laws as well as possible so you can have that little bit of edge.
Don't start in the middle.
It's an opportunity here for Chicago. Chris Hilsenbeck pins it just ahead of the 5-meter.
No contest.
Way up top here from Mason Flesh.
Once going sideways.
Physicality in the crowd there for Chicago. Theo Forey, number 2 in white, scored in every match this season since week 2.
Offside, number 11.
Call him Theo Scory.
13 blue offside from the ruck.
Chicago is going to try to take advantage and utilize everybody that they can here in this sequence. But back here in the mall, Flesh one more. Rumble. Works back, nice pass to Devoto. Ali Devoto falls right in for Chicago and gives the Road Hounds the lead.
Same message I gave them. There's 2
Hounds going back to where they perform so well in their lineout to secure possession, and just these backdoor passes into just what beautiful space in the footwork that Devoto.
Couple of English caps as well. Played for Exeter Chiefs in the Premiership. Was a standout there before coming over to the MLR. Hilsenbeck knocks it through. The Welshie, USA eligible. All right, Hounds win it back.
Theo, 2. Early.
Tap and go here for Gonzo Bertrano. Offloads to Meeks, and Meeks meets his maker.
12 is holding him in.
A double tackle there from the Hounds. California retains possession. Worked down there with Yuri Van Vuren. Second row. Chicago briefly had a chance at it to get possession back.
No, 3.
Back and forth matchup we go. Both offenses really feeling like they have played advantage. Tonga Kofe would not want to stand in front of that guy as he's tumbling down. Billy Meeks will carry here in the middle of the pitch. Just ahead of the 22 here for California. Kofe offloads one more there for Ronan Murphy. They reverse fields. On the outside, Milne to Lance Williams. He had a good day against Chicago last time they played. Works to Corbin Smith, and Corbin Smith turns it over. Popped up high in the air and out of touch.
How lucky does the Legion have to feel now? Just all this attacking possession just to have a turnover.
An opportunity here to get a touch and a try. How about it from Joey Mano?
He can take it from behind.
The hand of Legion knocking it forward and getting themselves back in the lead. He has been electric this season.
Do you want to have a look? No one's touched it? Yeah, let's come on.
Well, it answered that is from the Legion. Referee maybe looking to have another look at this one.
Let's just
As an attacker, you never want to hear a double whistle after your try.
No way, and he got that break easily off the restart.
Yeah, I lost sight of it.
How about this start for California? Just holding Chicago enough at bay to take advantage. Now we're tied, at least for the moment.
Yeah, try stance, all good. After a referee-initiated review, the quick liner has been taken legally. There is no problem. Try stance.
Singing the praises are the cohort. California, opportunity to take the lead.
Just love that referee there took a look at that again because his back was turned. So quick line out here from Crimp. Beautiful foresight from the Welshie. And you could just see Legion just attacking into space. A bit of footwork and just a broken defense there from the Hounds.
And for Chicago, it felt like California had the goods. They just didn't feel like they were cohesive offensively last matchup. And he said they've had weeks to improve to play against us and get ready for the top team in the league, right? So now you get an opportunity to do that. It feels like California's making the most of it in this first half.
And both teams are seeking near perfection here, wanting to up their attacking minutes, up their possession, also up their physicality.
We have a team challenged by California. The players under review.
Joey, no easy jobs here.
Let's see what Luke Rogan is going to be investigating here off the challenge.
Okay. You got another angle of that, Austin? At all?
Take another look at what Luke Rogan is investigating here off the challenge. A high tackle, perhaps?
Okay, that angle's not helpful. You want to go back to the tight angle, please? Here it is. Just slow it down for me, mate. Okay, so that's the 14 there. Yeah.
What are you seeing here, Alicia?
I'm trying to decide what I'm seeing, Joey, if I'm being honest. So you could definitely see there is shoulder to head and upper body contact.
Another tackler involved.
He's also passive.
Referee now talking through mitigation.
Let's have a look at it in full speed for me, Austin. Yeah, let's have a look in full speed. Go back, mate, go back.
Referee wanting all the angles, all the speeds here to make the best decision.
So, yeah, we do have head contact. It is foul play. He is upright. You're right, he is passive in the tackle.
I don't think
it's not a high degree.
So I think it's not high.
Yeah.
And there's mitigation for passive.
And there's a mitigation that there's a player involved, so we're at penalty only. Happy with that? Agreed? I have a decision. After a team-initiated review, there is a high tackle. There is head contact. It is foul play. He's upright. It's not a high degree of danger. And there is mitigation. It'll be penalty only.
So penalty only here, Alicia.
Penalty only, and I think that is fair. Obviously, like we talked about, discipline has been an issue across the league. We got to get these tackles down, especially in the first half. It's a tiring game, but still, you have to tackle low. But the referees deciding because the tackler was passive, there was another tackler in the mix that could have changed the picture quickly, and the body height, they go low degree of danger, so penalty only. No challenge has been lost there from Legion because the referee has agreed with this decision. So Legion here with an attacking line out just inside their attacking 50.
Plenty of time for either side to get some scoring done here. The late goings here of the first half. Impressive one to start for both sides. For how dominant Chicago has been, they've been able to put games away in the first half. This feels like an opportunity for California to really take advantage and kind of trounce that narrative here for Chicago as this one's booted deep. Takes a nice bounce for California. Quickly picked up there by Peyton Wall as he gets tackled down.
Straight off your feet.
Joey, but some teams have fighting policies.
Yeah.
Like if one of us go, we all go.
All right,
okay? This is a brotherhood. You know, you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound. And you could just see Legion here looking to attack and making no apologies about it. Look at that beautiful step. And I'm just so impressed by the footwork. It is not an easy thing to have Lupetti off balance in his feet, but you could see how well they want to attack and how hungry they are to have ball in hand.
No doubt, Kesh Malawiwa, former NFL player, as California works it down. Ben Sugars adds a little sweetness to the puck in the chug. That was a clean pour, too. Seems like he's done it before.
A true rugby guy right there. There's no doubt about it.
No doubt. Timpson has been one of the stars of this California team at 7. It's the first time we mentioned him here today. Booted forward for Ruben DeHaas to pick up the scrum half here for Chicago. They work in the outside channel. They'll be tumbled out of bounds. For Ruben DeHaas to pick up the scrum half here for Chicago. They work in the outside channel. They'll be tumbled out of bounds. And that ought to do it for our first half. As California They don't care about any undefeated record. They're here to win today at home in Moraga on the campus of St. Mary's. We will go to break. When we come back, halftime recap and stats. You're watching the MLR on ESPN. Joey Lindstrom, Alicia Washington, thanks for being with us here today on ESPN, ESPN Plus. Big tackle there by Charlie Abel. 3 first 15 honors this year. The Aussie.
Looking for a quick exit here, likely. Teams don't want to carry in this area, Joey. You want to exit, you want to regroup and attack from further upfield. But that is the outcome that you want, a penalty from a scrum in year 22. That is no better outcome for a Chicago Hound side who is desperate for a try.
Love to see how close we can get with the fans, with the MLR fan cam. Awesome to have that experience. Not a clean catch there.
Back inside the 22. Take him back.
Worked back in the 22 here for California. Put it forward in Chicago with Brock Webster, who has been quiet ever since that first try in the opening 5-6 minutes. Colby Milne gonna boot it. Picked up, just clutched off the ground there by Peyton Wall.
It's good wrap, no, it's fine.
California has had home games in Orange County, San Diego, Westwood, outside of LA, the campus of UCLA, and now St. Mary's, and then they'll be at Heart Health Park in Sacramento next weekend for their final home matchup. Broken through on that line, it's McLean Jones, and Mack gets himself in good position.
Set.
Big muscle forward from Chicago.
3 penalties in a row for the Hounds. They could not have written out a better start to the second half.
Between each other first as well.
Can we have the advantage on stuff like that?
No, it's collapsed that badly.
So 3 pens in a row.
Safety issue.
You do wonder when the referee might go to his pocket, because all of these are stopping the continuity, stopping the possession, just slowing the game down. And the referee doesn't want this in the game. We want to have lots of attacking minutes. You want to have lots of tries in rugby. All these pens just slowing down the Hounds' attack.
Right. The stoppages are sometimes hard to usurp. Michael Scott looks like...
He's tackled, right? You guys have released him. He's placed it. Got back up, picked the ball up, play on.
Yeah, as Luke Rogan gets the
He
explanation
hasn't gotten straight back up without
done
releasing
there,
it.
and Theo Forey will get ready to throw in on the lineout.
Come in, boys. Blue, come in, come in, come in, come in. With you, Lance, with you. Thank you. Access is good.
Flush over top. Theo Forey has it somewhere in the grouping there. Work back for Ruben DeHaas. Oh, big thump.
With that tackle, play on.
Joey Mano laying the wood. And that one circles back here for Chicago. Mark O'Keefe has it. O'Keefe.
They're happy to go to the line out. It goes to an overthrow back to Legion.
Here you go. If you're California, got to have good security on the outside. It's Steph Crimp. Reversing Fields. Crimp loses it off the offload. Brock Webster takes it away. Oh, he had nothing but green grass in front and tries to find his teammate to...
Ball's clearly available.
All these defensive stands are such big moments when you're denying, not only denying tries, just denying momentum from a team that has only gained momentum from week 1 to now week 8. That's massive. It's such a big pat on the back for all of the forwards that worked, put their bodies on the line to hold up that try. Legion looking here, happy to play ball in hand in their 22. Risky, again, high risk, high reward. It's coming off for them here. They were able to exit, but we have to ask, what's next? What does Chicago have up their sleeves? This line now is only just outside the 22. A great attacking platform. Let's see what Hounds can do with it in this 5-person line out.
The outside good offload here in the middle of the field. by Lepetti. Played back there off the dummy there for
No, it's fine there. Play on.
Pifoletti.
Yeah.
Worked down on the outside channel here for Chicago with Webster. Work back here for Ali Devoto. There's Webster now in the midfield. Into the 22 we go for the Hounds.
Yeah, why not?
Ruben de Haas played back here for Hilsenbeck. They're on the foot now with Videla. Theo Forey carries through, breaks a tackle. On the outside channel, it's Mason Flesh. One more through, Piffle. Bertrand works back to Milne. California have had one
Lost forward, yeah.
possession in the offensive end here. That's knocked on by Maluia and turned over.
An unlikely knock on here, but you just see how hungry the Hounds are. And just smart play to come around the back and just knock the ball out of the attacker's hands. And the defender is just out of sight, so they're not even worried about him anymore. But comes in from the back, just knocks out of hand, gets an easy possession for the Hound scrum. Hopefully get further upfield and use their attack. We haven't seen much from Webster in the second half.
Right. He had the brief couple of carries.
As you can tell, like the footing.
And take a good look at Cash Maluia, yep, former Patriot and Titan. Played a little bit of nickelback.
Stay up this side.
He's been a force for California.
As a unit.
University of Wyoming product. A former Hound as well, back in 2024, before going over to former San Diego Legion. He had the highlight reel play against Old Glory a few weeks ago. I was on site for that one, where he just clutched it out of the air on an interception and took it to the house. And when he's got open space, it's awesome to watch. A little pick six action for the former footballer.
Don't touch it. Don't
American
touch it.
football, of course. I know rugby's also affectionately called footy as well.
Advantage.
As we know, we have an international audience
Yes.
listening from Wales, so
International
different kind of.
producers who'd love to give me
Advantage
give me some of
over.
that, some slack for that. How about this? Worked on
Nothing wrong with that
the
tackle
nifty
there,
pass and
Derek.
offload in the outside channel. That is Peyton Wall. Work back to Mason Flesh. Pities nobody in front. That's Theo Forey carrying off that offload. Better not pit anybody with that
No head
haircut.
contact. Play on.
Work down here on the outside channel. Peyton Wall worked through,
Step back.
finding themselves in a space there with Chicago. To Charlie Abel, just ahead of the 5 meter. Might this be the momentum Chicago needed? And play it back, and there it is, the touchdown. It's Pifoletti. The prop, excuse me, born in California, a former Legion player.
For wind this one, Joey. Just beautiful hands, and they're getting the ball into space, which is exactly what the Hounds need to do. Just better at playing easy rugby. You can see they're committing defenders, and they're just taking on and bringing 2 or 3 defenders with them. Flesh here on the run, just knocking down defenders and getting the offload. Beautiful thing to get your arms free in a tackle, keep the ball alive. Continuity is such a staple of rugby. Just the big man
20
carrying
seconds.
in the center. Oh, beautiful off the hip. Chicago looking to add the extras.
As Fagrosi Pifoletti's first try this season, his second as a Chicago Hound, playing for the second time
Set.
for Sunday Night Rugby. We have the first and second teams playing here today right now. Third and fourth playing tomorrow in the early game, and 5 USA caps to his name. Gives the lead back to Chicago. Chase Jones also checked in, so he's back on his old stomping grounds here at St. Mary's. He is 20 in blue. Taz Smith, the scrum half, 22 in blue. Alex Lepetti is on the roster for California, not playing today. He would have been facing off against his brother, both Bay Area products, and they know this field well growing up in the area. Chicago playing territory down and an opportunity to continue to compound on this lead after 10 unanswered. There you get Chase Jones, St. Mary's alum. California is so
Get your timing right, fellas. Timing
intent
right, yeah.
on continuing to build, not only
Timing
build
right.
up the brand for California Legion, but also just California
Stay there,
rugby
Dominic.
in general. With a lot of their outreach efforts, we talked to Dave Clancy as well about the San Francisco Golden Gates, NorCal Region Rugby. Charlie Abel trying to muscle forward. Giving himself a fighting chance. Ruben DeHaas plays it back. Videla nearly dots down. Chicago still on the foot. Wrestled forward. A hammer there from Mason Flesh. Did they call it for the try, though?
Yeah, have a look.
Look at the sneaky move off the line out. Absolutely beautiful for Pori there to come around and work within the forwards, maybe a move off the training ground to secure this one. You see ball into Flesh's hands. Beautiful tackled and
Stood up to the billing defensively this half, at least in the last 10, 12 minutes. Squandering any opportunities. Now they have a chance to make it 10, and they do.
And it's also important to deny your opposition bonus points. So now they're looking with Legion in second place to make sure they don't get a try bonus point.
(29-26) for the Hounds. The Road Dogs against California Legion. California. Everybody just trying to find that semblance of space. Briefly carrying there out front. Do they get it in? They do. Fred Apulu works it down for the try for California. They get their fourth, so they get the bonus point, and they're ever closer to chewing in this lead from Chicago.
Joey, I'm pretty sure the Hounds are going to contest this one. They do have a challenge left. The guys on the pitch are calling for a knock-on. Let's have a really tight look here to see if there is one. Ooh, Joey,
That's
I don't
close.
know. There might not be. I believe that was a knock-on. I thought it in real time, but there may not be enough evidence from the cameras to turn it over, even if there is a contest.
You got 6.5 on the clock, and maybe Chris Latham feels like that's not enough. That's enough time for his defense to hold up against any other California opportunity. But regardless, the conversion goes. I don't see any indication that there's a challenge.
I believe the coaches have until kickoff, so they
Okay.
might not use it.
Plenty of time to decide. How about Fred Apulu? And this effort.
One more look at this one. Oh, Joey, I want this for the Legion. I just don't see a grounding there.
Came over from Utah, one try a season ago. You see the ball pop out there. It was Joe Tafate that was initially wrestled down.
This is all
Does
we've got.
that count?
Yeah. Can you zoom that in?
And they are reviewing.
I can't see any.
Ended at this moment in time.
You're from an offside position. Next one would go.
A yellow card issued for California. And Kama now has to take a seat in the sin bin. There's no doghouse because Chicago's on
You're
the
put in there
road.
by 16. Play on.
An incredible matchup here today. Could Chicago
Move,
take
buddy,
that final
what blue?
bonus point away from California? And they do get the try. Still time, but Chicago has laid down the dagger.
Shout out to the second rows
You got
getting a
35
try.
seconds.
A much needed
till 35
try.
to kick it.
This is such a beautiful thing from the Hounds. They want to get one more try, do their best to deny Legion of a bonus point. And you could see just easy bread and butter. just setting your receiver, setting your support, and working with each other to drive.
Still retain the old mate, the Supporters Cup. That one is good. So a 10-point lead for Chicago. Smith works back for Bertrand. To Kobe Milne.
They run in front.
Whistle down.
Referee calling that obstruction fair on both sides of the ball. It's just such a clear picture right in front of the referee. So Joey, I know you're not a rugby guy. I know you're here with us, and it's such a pleasure. But players run in front of that, like the ball, in front of the ball carrier, just to suck in the defenders, because you want the defense to bite in. And sometimes it doesn't pull off. That's when you see an obstruction just like that.
Chicago remains perfect. The Hounds from the Windy City own the final 40 minutes in this second